why are you doing this? Like, why are you even to set up camera and start recording them? What is special about me? Why do people want to hear my voice or see my— Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm the Purpose Queen. If you just see me for the first time, please don't make it the last time. I've been here on YouTube since March last year. I'm going to check the exact dates, the exact timelines, and put it in this video. But yes, I've been a YouTuber since then, and since being a YouTuber, I've also gone ahead to start creating content on Instagram, on TikTok. So I'm also going to link those if you don't already follow me there, but please try to catch up with my content. It's pretty much different things. It's immigration, it's lifestyle, because I moved to Canada in 2022, and then I started creating videos on that like shortly after in 2023. And I started doing those because I found that my experience was different from what I had been watching on YouTube. I used those videos to plan my life. Let me just say, like, I used those videos that I was watching on YouTube to plan my immigration. They helped, they really helped. But I came and I found that it is different for everybody, so you should share your story. And that was why I decided to start creating and also letting people know things from my own point of view. Today's video was supposed to be more glam. I didn't plan this whole gray thing. I feel like I might even look whitewashed in the video or something, like maybe washed out because of the gray. I wanted it to be more glam, but at the end of the day, I just felt I should come out here and just talk to you guys naturally, talk to you guys from my heart about how it's been creating content, how it is most days, just how I feel, how it's changed my life. So I'd mentioned that I created my channel in March of 2023, but actually I posted my first video on April 16, 2023. That was a short, but then I proceeded to create my first full video on May. Let me check the exact date, guys. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do everything at the same time. Yes, on May 4th, 2023, my first official video came out, and how it's been since then. It's been phenomenal. It's been confusing, but at the same time, I've been enjoying it, and I don't think I'll change anything. If there's anything I could change, obviously, it's more subscribers. I want to get more subscribers because I want to get monetized, which at the end of the day is the goal. I would want to expand my audience, meet more people, create for more people. I would also want people to have their lives change just like mine has been. I want people to experience great things from watching my channel, to feel relatable, because that was how I felt watching other people's YouTube. That is how I continually feel, because I'm someone who watches YouTube videos a lot. So this video, like I said, I'm just sharing. This is just like a gist, really. And I've talked about how I started and why I started. If that wasn't clear, I started because I felt like I could also make a difference from YouTube. I could also share my experiences, and maybe it would be relatable to someone, maybe to help someone. And I'm happy because I get a few of those comments, people saying, oh, thanks for sharing this, or I didn't know this. I even had someone tell me that when she watched my video about, I've mentioned that in another video too, when she watched my video about leveling up in the new year, she took it personally and she decided to go on trips. She decided to do certain things for herself, because she was someone that was basically living to help other people, which is a good thing. But she also realized that she needed to put in to herself, like she needed to pour into her self-cup and take care of herself. I mean, let me not go into that particular person's comment, but I'm just happy to have been exposed to new people and to impact in their lives. So the way I felt when I started my YouTube channel was I was shy. Naturally, I'm a shy person. I always say that. I don't know if it comes across in my videos, but people who know me, sometimes they can tell. Sometimes too, they'll be telling me, oh, do this, do that. And I'm like, you guys, you don't know how it is in my head. You don't know how it feels. Like, maybe if you start doing your own, you'll be able to do that. But I can't just step outside of who I am. I also believe that God calls all of us to do different things, and he wants us as Christians, because I'm a Christian, to take up spaces. No matter where you are, you feel like it's little, don't feel that way. God wants you to take up space in that place. So that was why I decided to do it, despite being shy, despite having this, like, should I call it what's that thing when you feel like you're not supposed to be somewhere, you feel like, why should people even listen to you, why should people even watch you? Like, that was how I felt. Like, what am I bringing to the table that is different? Like, what is special about me? Why do people want to hear my voice or see my face? That is exactly how I was feeling. Some days I still feel like that even now, even after a year. And yes, there has been growth, but because the growth hasn't been like what I would want. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get like to 1,000 subscribers at least, trying to get more watch hours so that I can get monetized. And as much as I've not gotten there, I'm still grateful, but I still sometimes in my head I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you even to set up camera and start recording? It's a struggle. Like I said, this particular video I wanted it to be more glam, but look, here we are, because I struggled a bit, but it's part of it. Speaking of which, the resources I had and which I still have, I managed to buy one ring light, and of course I have my phone. As the time I started, I had an iPhone X, but now I have like an iPhone 14 Pro, which is what I'm still using. I was using the iPhone X regardless. I managed to get like free editing software. I use iMovie, I use CapCut sometimes. So I just use what I have around me, and then I have like friends who, like a few friends who support, will be like, oh, don't worry, you can do this, even though there are a few that are not. Maybe I should just mention them honorary. I'm sure you know Onyeka Samaka. She's also a YouTuber. She's quite popular around here because she's also in Canada, and she's someone that really has helped me and is still helping me in this journey. Like, she gives me like words of encouragement. I have another friend, she's new also in content creation, but still when she hypes me, I'm like, and that's Esther. I think her own YouTube it's ST or something. I should probably link their channels, their videos for you guys to also watch. But I'm happy because I feel like, aside the little resources I had in terms of like free software and free equipment like phone, I mean, the ring that wasn't free, I bought it, but at least it's what I could afford and it's what I'm still using. I would level up with time. But aside from that, having the gift of men is also important. Having people that are able to tell me, oh, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it, don't worry, blah blah blah, soon, slow and steady. That has been good. My parents also, I mean, I don't know if they've actually watched my videos, but once they know like you're doing something, it's a good thing and your heart's in it, they be hyping you up. So I'm happy that my family too, they've also been there for me. Oh yes, and I also watch other YouTubers like Kelechi Ngbemena. Kelechi Ngbemena drops gems all the time about creating content. So yes, what have been my biggest struggles? I don't know, hasn't it been obvious from everything I've been saying? My biggest struggles are coming out of my shell. I'm someone that on a normal day, even to talk is a problem. I consider myself as someone that is not a good communicator. And that was something I didn't know about myself until like recent times. But since I've known it, I've embraced it and I'm working on it. So for someone who isn't a good communicator to come out and be sharing information on certain things, sharing like little knowledge on things, it's like, how are you going to get the information across clearly? Like, where's the clarity? But I guess I didn't care about that, and I just tapped into some boldness from wherever, and I prayed more on it, and I'll continue to get inspiration from God, I guess, because there's nothing else I can do. Like, I can't exist by myself. I'm existing in God, so it's just going to come out somehow. Another challenge has been consistency. I work full-time as well. In case you didn't know what I do, I'm a web developer. I study software engineering, so my job is kind of tasking, and it's full-time, so there's also that struggle. There's also that shyness of, if my colleagues should find my video, what would I do? So a moment of silence for that. But anyway, yes, I don't care. Well, like, at least I know like content I'm putting out here is useful, so I don't really mind. But I try, of course, to still try to be consistent, not just on YouTube, because now I post on other of my accounts too, like TikTok, Instagram. So I try to be consistent across board, but that's really difficult. But like they say, consistency is key. It would help you grow, it would help you meet more people. Being creative is another thing too. How do you get your videos to be creative? Like, how do you stick out? How do you do things that have not been thought of, even if they've been thought of? Like, how do you make them your own? How do you connect? These are struggles that I've had. probably still having, but I'm trying to push through it and not caring. I'm trying to do my best with these. But of course, as there are struggles, there are also gains. So I've gained my audience. I may not know them by name, I may not know them personally, but like I said, I'm always happy with the DMs I get. I'm happy with the comments I get. I get this interesting DM on Instagram from someone that I don't know. I've never met her before, but she also, because the bulk of my Instagram content is, aside from lifestyle, the bulk of it is fragrance beauty. So she's a fragrance creator, and she reaches out to me and she's like, oh, is this a good idea? Oh, she's shy, or this and that. And I'm like, I'm just starting too, right? I also have these problems that you have, but it's really great knowing that there are other people out there you can connect with. There are other people in this industry. You share ideas, you share nuggets, you share even your struggles. So it's like forming a new family, sort of, with your audience, with like-minded creatives. Those have been gains, and I do not take those for granted. I'm actually really happy about that. Like I said, it might not really be like to a personal level. It might still be just on social media. It might still be just gradual, but I'm happy for it. I'm happy I have that. I'm also happy I get to help people by posting my content. Like I said, watching and getting some information is key, is why I started this thing. So if it helps even just a handful of people, you know what they say, like, you only get, like, your content is only consumed by like 10% of the people in the community. I believe that's what they said, something like that. Like, that's the maths. I'm happy even if it's just those 10%, even if it's 5%. As far as someone that be like, oh, watching her video did this for me, watching her video I learned this, then my job here is actually done. It's like, not like I'm going to quit, but I'm like, I've actually done great if that's the case. So right now, where I'm at, I'm at a point where I've been talking about gratitude. I think I'll constantly be grateful, but right now I'm at a point where I'm obviously still trying to grow. I've barely gone anywhere in this content thing. I mean, right now I have a few brands that I'm working with. Also, I'll leave details about those in the description box. Guys, please buy what I'm selling. I'm not allowed to put it for guys here. Like, use my discount codes, use my recommendations, things like that, so that your girl can get paid. Share my content, share my videos, so I can get monetized, so I can get like open to more brands, to more viewers, because it's about connecting. Aside the money, it's also about connecting, especially when you're in a new country. I mean, at this point I can't be really termed as new, but technically I'm still new. So content creation has also helped me meet new people, has opened me up to like a new world, and helped me settle in. And I started it while I was new here. Like, I started it, like I said, a few months after getting here, and that was the reason why I started it. I can't overemphasize that, and it has actually done its job, because it has indeed helped me settle. It has indeed opened me up to new people. So it's about that. I want to do more of that, and I want to know more of what people want me to post. Please, if you've watched up to this point, please just write it, because I get confused sometimes. I get stuck sometimes. Maybe that's why I delay in posting. Sometimes I'm like, am I really giving these people what they want? It's not about me. I really want to know. So please help me out on that. My voice was not even loud. I think the more I'm talking, I'm remembering things. My voice is not even loud. I just learned to speak more loudly. Like I said, I'm learning how to communicate. I got a mic once, and even then the audio wasn't audioing. I'm trying to get as much resources as possible. I'm trying to learn more things. So please help me out. I can't do this by myself. Yeah, so where I'm at right now, I'm trying to grow, and I can't do it alone. I need your help. All of you. I need all of your helps in liking and commenting and sharing and everything. I need that. I'm also getting more confident. At least I think I am. I'm getting more confident. Like, for someone who is shy, who doesn't really like talking, and even my job doesn't help, because some people will be like, oh, you don't like talking, how do you do at work? Yeah, we have stand-ups, we have sprint meetings and all that, but my job is not a job that is really out there. Like, I'm not a presenter, I don't work in a bank. Like, I don't need to really liaise like it's not customer facing. Yes, I've worked customer facing before, and when it comes to work, somehow I brace myself up and I do it. I know that okay, this is work, so I do it. But on a day-to-day, like outside that work, once I'm done, once I get home, that's it. I mean, I'll play with my family, I'll play with my friends, but aside from that, like if I'm thrown in somewhere, I would first of all be by myself and observe before I adapt. Yes, I'll adapt quickly because people are always shocked. Oh, I thought you said you were shy. Look at you doing this. Look at doing. Yes, but I know how to adapt. I feel like that's one thing that humans will know how to do. So I know how to do it, and I will do it quickly. I will learn quickly, but we still can't take it away. So I'll say in that aspect, I'm actually growing. I'm getting more confident. So that's another good thing. I'm enjoying meeting you guys. I'm enjoying hearing from you guys. What else? I love the research. Is it weird that I love to research? So I love the research because before creating any content and even trying to get resources and all that, like even physical resources, you have to do research. I weirdly love the research. Sometimes it's tiring. I mean, anything can be tiring, but I love it. So that's another thing that keeps me going. I love learning. I mean, I learned to edit videos, photos, all of that because of this. Prior to this, I don't think I knew how to do those. I just like maybe make a rough cut, like join things together, but actually knowing how to edit, like knowing what needs to be here, what needs to do this, I'm still learning it. Obviously, I'm still growing, but this content creation made me learn that, and I like learning, so I'm happy. I found myself here. Okay, so how do I feel now after all this time? I think my throat is a bit dry. After all this time, how do I feel? I feel really good. I feel really good about content creation, honestly. I feel like I should have started it earlier. I had chances where I should have started it earlier, but I kept giving myself excuses. I kept saying, oh, you're not this enough, you're not ready, you're not blah, blah, blah. I kept seeing only the negatives and thinking about only the negatives. So honestly, I should have started earlier than I did. But at the same time, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens at the right time. So I'm happy. The main thing is I started, right? The main thing is I'm here and I've gotten to help people. I've gotten to share things. I've seen myself in a different light and people have seen me in a different light. So I'm happy. No matter how long it took, no matter what it took, it is happening. I'm right here. So I'm happy about that. And I'm looking forward to more. I'm basically just looking forward to more, like to see where this would take me. I mean, I thought I needed more. I thought I needed more in terms of information, in terms of resources. But no, it's great. It's great being here. And it's great being the Purpose Queen and sharing all of this with you guys. So I've come to the end of this video. Please tell me you enjoyed it. Please, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Most importantly, I want to know what you guys want me to create. It's actually really important. I love you guys so much, and feel free to ask me more questions. I don't know if I said every thought that came to my head, everything I had in mind to say, but I'm happy I got to share this, and I'm happy I keep doing this. I really pray and hope that someday I'll watch this video and I'll say, yes, it was worth it. Keep going, don't stop. Because naturally I would say I'm not creative, like I'm more logical. I think that was why I went into my line of work, and as much as I enjoy that, I'm now enjoying this creativity part. And yes, last thing, if you're doubting yourself, if you feel like you can't do this, if you feel like you're not creative, stop it. It's in all of us. You definitely can. My first okay, now I guess this is not the end of the video. My first should I say experience with creativity, because as a child I like to try different things. Even becoming a teenager, becoming an adult, I like to try different things. I like to color, even though I don't draw, but give it to me, I'll color it. I make wigs, things like that. So I use my hands. As much as I'm logical and I like to use my brain, I also use my hands. So I don't know why I never thought of myself as a creative. I don't know why I felt like, okay, maybe I don't know how to come up with things from scratch, come up with ideas from scratch, but I definitely can. And if you're out there watching this and doubting yourself, please forget the fact that I'm just going on and talking. You can. I honestly mean it. You can do it. You can do it. Come out of your shell. Don't feel like, oh, I don't have the kind of face that I want to show, or maybe you're feeling insecure about your skin. That's why I'm saying that, because I know that I've once had that insecurity too about skin, but it doesn't matter. None of these things matter. You would have fun while you're doing this. You enjoy yourself. Like, you will feel like it's so worth it. If you don't feel that way, come and tell me also. Come and put it in these comments. I'll see you guys. I think it's time to go. See you in my next one. Enjoy yourself. Let's communicate.